근데 발표를 하는데 저는 그러니까 영어를 잘하는 건 아닌데 영어로 준비를 해봤습니다. 그때도 잘 들어주시기 바랍니다. I'm going to represent it about veterinary anatomy after first semester. And this is contents I prepared. And first, I'll talk about learning objective and what I learned. And
여기 잠깐만, 여기 원고에 그거 지금 너가 하는 말을 적어뒀나?
그 뒷부분에 적었어요.
뒷부분에 이거 방금
그림 쪽에 있는 부분만. 그림에 사진 있는 부분이 그거 좀
다른
영상.
사람들이 알아듣나? 자 그래, 발표해 봐.
거기도 수정해서 올리겠습니다. And what I can do.
이게 국제적으로 이제 이상하고 유튜브에서 돌아다니고.
And the first part, learning objective. Those are learning objectives that you can find in books easily. But it is important, but I think it's a little bit boring, so I tried to find my own reasons. And here are some famous sayings. Listen carefully. From a tiny spark may burst a mighty flame. Tiny spark, mighty flame. It makes me excited, and it is a reason that I found, and it is a reason that I studied rather than anatomy. And what I learned, I'll talk about 4 chapters. First, the language of anatomy, and second, bone, and third, joint, and fourth, muscles. At first, language of anatomy. I think the goal of this chapter is to understand the positional and directional terminology clearly. For example, let's see median plane and transverse plane. You have to know a median plane and the transverse plane's difference. The key point of median plane is divide left and right equally. And the key point of transverse plane is transect at right angle to its own axis. I think this chapter is easy part, but important for study more anatomy. And next, bone. I think the goal of this chapter is to know the bone's name and its structure. And after you get used to bone's name, you have to compare the animal's bones. Canine, bovine, swine, their bones are a little bit different. For example, let's see scapula. It is separated by the ratio of supraspinatus fossa and infraspinatus fossa, as you know. We studied bones by using real bones. And next, joint. The goal of this chapter is to know the names of the joints and its positions. This picture shows you some joints, shoulder joint and elbow joint and carpal joint and so on. We know all of these joints. For example, let's see hip joint. Hip joint is connected with femur head and acetabular fossa, and it is a kind of a ball and socket joint. We studied this joint by real bone. And next, muscles. The goal of this chapter is also to know muscles' name and muscles' running directions. We studied intrinsic and extrinsic muscles of thoracic limb and muscles of head and limbs and body and neck of muscles. So this is a picture our team practiced, and I think it is the best way to study muscles. So then, what I can do? After first semester, I think I can do these 4 things. The first, I can understand anatomy terminology, and I can understand formation and position of bones. And I can understand kind of joints and working system. And I can understand formation and position of muscles. This is the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.